ourselves or just go?
Okay, so guys, we are in business law and we're doing really student feedback. What week are we in now?
Week 7.
Week 7. So we're in week 7 and really I'm just going to do a feedback as regards to how you think and feel about the course. How have you found the course so far? What course is it?
Business
Law. And how have you found it, honestly?
Great.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Okay, you say great, but what do you mean by great? Why has it been
Very
great?
interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes.
What I found is that at least it's much different from how the other teachers deliver their courses. And to be honest, I'm candid to you, innovation is the key to survival of any business. And I think classroom should be the first stage in which innovation should start from.
Yes,
We're doing the right thing,
yes.
we're being innovative, and I hope we transfer it to business
Right.
and business places.
So you've enjoyed the course so far?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. So be honest now. So what are any positive and negative points about how I've delivered this course? Completely honest. Say what you think.
I could say positive
Positives.
because it's fast. Like we got to cover almost everything.
Yes.
And we only have week 7.
Yes.
And some of us already has 6 passes already, so some of us
You're
already
on track to pass.
Yeah.
You're on course to pass.
Yes.
So we passed already.
You're on course to pass.
Definitely we can say we've almost finished our
Well, course to
assignment.
distinctions.
We're on course.
Yeah. So you're on course for
Distinction and merit,
Right.
but we passed
Okay.
already.
Unlike the
So-
other courses that we did before
Yes.
earlier, this one was completed very quickly.
Yes.
Less stressful.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's easy to understand.
Easier.
Your
Yeah.
teaching
Yeah.
methods, I would
Yes.
say, the information which came out of you has stuck into my mind.
Yeah.
And I can actually sit there and think, okay, I learned this. As you know, there's a couple of things which I was like, okay, did I understand that correctly? But then you have the videos,
Yes.
which I can go back on easily.
Yes.
But I found this technique that you use to teach in is
Yes.
actually very, very fun to learn.
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that too pushy?
Yeah.
Be honest.
Yeah, no.
You know what?
It's not
Yeah, you were
because
pushing.
you're not having it.
You were pushing,
You
Yes.
was definitely
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
yeah,
for our
yeah,
benefit,
pushed us.
so,
Yes.
Yeah.
but it was a good thing.
It was a good
I
thing.
It was
think
a good thing
I think
because
human
you
beings by
motivated
nature
us.
tend to
Yes.
procrastinate.
Yes.
Yeah.
So they will need a good reason to
Yes.
actually, what you call, proceed on.
Yes.
You know what?
And you are the catalyst that actually makes us to actually
I
progress.
think
Yeah.
you motivated us.
Because
And
our
your
assignments
motivation
are
techniques
completed
Yes.
by
was
now.
very good.
Okay.
You
And I
understand the
think also-
videos and everything you showed us.
Yes.
And I think also not
Good
having
motivation.
some of the courses we've got, lectures we've got as well, not having the traditional way in the classroom
Yes.
has really helped as well. Like going out perhaps in the park.
So did you like going out to the
Yeah,
park?
that
Yes.
was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a very nice,
That was
fresh.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
was
it
nice.
was
Kind of
different.
different as well.
It was very
Yeah.
different.
And it was a bit too hot in the classroom at the time, wasn't it?
It was,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
It
it's
can
nice
be
doing it in
it
the
can be
class.
stuffy, and sometimes it tend to stifle like
Yes.
this when
Yes.
when you're
Yes.
a bit political and stuff.
Yeah.
And so what did you think of Google Docs? How I got you to do the work on a live platform?
That was a really
Absolutely.
It
good,
was really good.
really good point because you can keep track of our work.
Yes.
You can see us
Yeah.
working. You can see the time that we work doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, we could share it with you in real time.
Yes.
It's not like you have to email.
Yes.
You could just log in
And
and
the
see
good
us
thing-
our
And
work.
to someone
there.
it, it's the way of the future.
Yes.
Yes.
It's, I
The
think
way of
Yeah, it's
the
the way of the
Futuristic,
future.
though.
Yeah.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
And the good thing, it saves it automatically, so you can never lose
Yeah,
data.
Yes.
yeah.
That is really
Yes.
good advantage. isn't it?
Downfall of it is I can't make an excuse and my dog get my homework. That's the downfall of it.
and even if you go on holiday to Jamaica, you can still
could
do your
log
work on
in,
the beach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You could do it from anywhere.
That's where I do your minutes. That's
Anywhere,
where
any
I'll do your
device.
minutes from Nigeria.
Yeah.
I think that's
You
the
could
bad
do
thing
it
about it. You
Yes,
can't give
yeah,
a valid
I play with my
excuse saying
laptop.
why you haven't done
Yeah.
your work.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only downfall of it, is that you can't get away from it.
What did you think of the Google Classroom?
Very interesting.
Personally, I think
Innovative.
it's good, innovative, but I think navigating around
Yes.
it is
Yes.
a little difficult at times. If you
Yes.
can make that
Easier.
clearer, some
Yes.
of the videos I think needed probably a little bit more editing.
Yes.
Sometimes you were repetitive in what you were saying,
Yes.
so maybe if you could
Yes. Yes.
maybe like do a script or something,
Yes.
or edit the video before.
Yes.
That's my honest opinion.
Yes.
And it's sequence as well to
Yeah.
access all the videos.
Because sometimes to
Yes.
locate, a specific
Yes.
link,
Yes.
where you showed us the drop down, maybe we can
And
make it
also-
more
Maybe to have like
intuitive,
a index page
Right,
for
right,
a
something
story,
like that,
yeah.
or context page to say,
Yes.
okay, you
Yes.
can click. This is for, I don't know, lesson 1, lesson 2, or
Yeah.
P1,
Yes.
P2,
Yes.
and you can click on that, and it will give you all the videos for
Oh.
that lesson
Yes.
or for that question,
Yeah.
Yes.
whether it be a distinction, merit, or whatever it
Yes.
is.
So you're saying that you would like the merit and distinction videos
Yeah.
linked to the
To P1.
P1, 2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 6.
Have it all, the one question, all sections of that question should be in one folder.
Or
Yeah.
as she's saying, maybe if you have like, what do you call it, a context or index, because you actually name the video like DS something, and sometimes you have to actually click on the video to
Yes.
realize what it is. Maybe
Yes.
if you could put a small caption
Yeah.
or
Yes.
something. when
Yes. Yes.
You
It
understand?
clearly
And
ties
there's a
out to what
video,
they are.
or
Yeah.
as I say, you put a page
Yes.
where you say, well, DS video
Yes.
is
Yes.
about
Yeah.
this, so
Yeah.
you.
But was the Google Classroom useful to you?
It's very
Yes.
useful,
Absolutely.
yes.
It was
Yeah,
something
big-
new.
It was
Absolutely.
something new.
Not only that it's new, it is actually useful. It
Yeah.
tends to encourage more research and reading,
Yes.
and it also encourages understanding.
Yes.
And
Because, for
learns-
instance, for me, sometimes I actually listen to it while I'm having my bath.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
it-
That's
You
what
don't
That's
take
it.
me to the bathroom, do you?
No,
because I consider it
if I
gonna pretend I didn't
compare it with our past courses and our
Yes.
past lecturers,
Yes.
where if I have not understood something in class and I've gone home and tried to do that, I still haven't understood it, I've had to wait for the next lesson to come in and ask the lecturer.
Yes.
This way, the videos and the classroom app is like, I don't need to wait to come and ask you. I can just go on there, look at your video,
Exactly.
and
You
make
could
myself
replay it
re-understand
over
it
and
again.
over and
Yeah.
over until you-
Let's go on to the videos, because this is my next question. So on the videos, let me ask you, I've got 2 types of videos, a standard videos and a 360-degree videos. What do you think of them? Honestly.
What do I think of them? Provided they sort of deliver the core subject, which is learning, and we can learn from them.
Do they answer the questions?
I sort
Yeah,
of
that's
feel
it.
so.
So,
Yes, they do.
yeah.
You answer the question.
But also there are technical problems with the video. Sometimes they will refuse to come on.
Yeah.
That's
Especially
true.
your
That's
three
internet
sixty
connection.
degrees.
That's internet connection.
That's your
Yeah,
internet
yeah,
access.
yeah, yeah. That's
You think
internet
so?
access.
Yes, no, absolutely. Because
Yeah.
the platform that's being used is Google.
It's Google, yeah.
So Google, there's no problems with it. So it's your internet
It's
access.
internet.
Yeah. But do you think it's the way forward? Having this
Yeah, it's
video?
the future.
It's the way of the
Yeah.
future.
You made
There's
the
no doubt
right
about it.
It is.
Did you like the new 360-degree videos?
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
We did
Because
new
you
sightseeing
can look
and-
around.
Yeah.
And I did get distracted at sometimes because you look at the sites instead of listening to you. But it was something nice to look at.
Yes. Okay. This is a very important question. I want you to just take a second to think about this, because everyone needs to improve, including myself. What are your recommendations for me to do better? What should I be doing to improve things?
Editing.
Editing
Yeah, I think
video.
that in the video.
The difficult thing is, because I'm doing so many videos and I'm out and about, the 360-degree videos you can't edit because there's no software to edit the videos. But the straight videos you can edit, but then it's very time-consuming. How much time does one teacher spend doing all this?
Then what he is recommending a script for you to follow would be better. Then it reduces the editing that you need to do.
Instant.
So if you write down what you're actually going to say and stuck to it, then it would minimize your editing a lot.
So, are you saying that the video should be more concise, or what are you saying?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
it should be more
Concise,
precise,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's one recommendation. What other recommendations would you say?
To encourage to encourage the whole college adopt modern and new innovation to make it much easier. And we will find that majority of the students will tend to benefit from that,
Yes.
considering what has transpired before.
Yes. Yes.
I looked at the video with Shivita where she was explaining P3,
Yes.
the maths.
Yes.
But what I'm thinking, she was trying to do it on the board, but
Yes.
in the video you couldn't see the board. So
Right.
maybe if you have, as I say, you
Yes.
pre-plan it and
Yes.
you have it work out on
Yes.
the board. And
Yes.
I see some videos maybe you see her talking and in a little corner you actually see the
Yes.
workings there because
Yes.
just listening you mightn't be able to understand what she's saying, because she's actually like writing on the board, but
Right.
you know, the video was a little shaky. You couldn't actually, maybe the light thing, you couldn't
Yes.
see
Yes.
what's on the board.
Yes. I mean, you're absolutely right, but that's down to my inexperience in knowing how to video.
Yeah.
But that's an area for me for further development then, I would say, to make sure that the videos are lined up properly
Yeah.
and make sure that you can
There's
see.
appropriate lighting and placements of stuff.
Yes. So that's an area for improvement. What other areas would you say are the areas for improvement?
Some of it, I found the sound as well sometimes
Yes,
was
the
a
sound,
bit,
yes.
for example, there was one video we did in a classroom and I could hear you, but I couldn't hear the students, what the questions they were
Yes,
asking
yes.
or what their points they were putting forward.
Yes.
So I could only hear you
Yeah,
talking.
maybe if you
So
have like a mic.
if you have a sound where you can actually, if you're doing it in a
Yes.
classroom with
Yes.
live students,
Yes.
where you can actually hear what the questions the students are asking or answering,
Yes.
it would be a bit more
I
better.
mean, the difficult thing there is the fact that all this equipment I've invested in myself. So I've invested over thousands of pounds of investment into this type of equipment. And so, in terms of the sound and everything, it's very limited how much I can spend to invest in it. But you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I'm on board.
Well, I think if you actually made the whole program more available to other students,
Yes.
and then maybe from student council we can
some-
say to the
yeah.
college that
Yes.
you know what, this is a much better way of teaching.
Yes.
You guys need to invest some more